Today we're here in Chicago, Illinois, checking out Revolution Brewing.
Best beers in Chicago by far. Everything they do is good. There's nothing I don't like. They really don't do any wrong with any of their Hero series or anything else they do here.
If you come here and you're a beer connoisseur, you got a lot of choices. We pretty much drank through the whole menu and everything's really good. It's awesome, it's fantastic. Definitely lived up to expectations.
Well, I have had Revolution, I've had their beer many times over the years in the Chicagoland area. This is my first time to the tap house and I am super impressed with it. Not only with the beers that they have, but the production facility itself. It is wonderful and I love Revolution. I will be coming back many times.
Today, Revolution is the largest independent brewery in Illinois, but the road to success was not an easy one for founder Josh Deeth.
I always wanted to open my own brewery, and so it was a long struggle. Even the plans to open the brewery didn't work out at the beginning. I quit my job at Goose Island to open Revolution, and it failed. Chicago wasn't quite ready at that time for more local craft breweries. The market wasn't ready. Distributors weren't ready. They didn't want to start carrying new breweries. That was the revolution that we were thinking about. So when the brewery project didn't quite work out, I opened a bar, and that was a nice way to get into the industry and sell other people's beer, learn about what sells, what people like. So the brewing project was always in the back of my head. We ended up opening the Brew Pub in Logan Square on Milwaukee Avenue in 2010. We make 100 different beers throughout the year at our Brew Pub, and people kept asking us, we like your beer, can you make that so I can sell it at my bar? And we're, oh yeah, sure, let's just fill some kegs in the back. And then we did that for a little while, and we started working on the plans to build a big brewery. And so we're sitting today at the Kedzie Brewery, opened up about 5 years ago in order to get into wholesale beer, to make beer, to sell off-site. And we were selling everything we could make. We started out smaller, we've expanded this location already.
You have not one, but 2 brew houses. That is like every brewery's dream. Tell me about, they're huge too.
Here at Kedzie, our production brewery, we have 2 brew houses. We have a 45 barrel system and a 120 barrel system, which we push the limits on. We fill the 120 up to 150 barrels. It gives us the ability to we usually do about 6 turns a day on the big brew house, which allows us to fill 1 800 barrel fermenter over the course of a 24-hour period.
All right, Carissa, time to drink some beers.
All right, Shannon, sounds good. We're gonna go ahead and start with our Rev Pils. This is our German-style Pilsner. So this is a great beer for anybody who says they don't like craft beer. This is a nice intro beer. This is about as close as you're gonna get to a macro.
Absolutely, but way better. Way better than
way better, way more flavor.
Any kind of macro beer, and the mouthfeel on this is just gorgeous. It makes me happy.
Pilsner's great, love it. Great, just like easy drinking beer when you don't want to get too hammered or whatever.
And it's a Chicago Pilsner.
It is a Chicago Pilsner. So what makes it a Chicago Pilsner? It's a little different from how the Germans would do it, because we do use those German hops and dry hop it. Because us Americans, we like those aromatics. So that is what makes it a Chicago Pilsner.
And the water.
The water from
Lake Michigan.
The best water in the country.
Whoop, whoop. I love it.
Right, Galaxy Hero. This is probably one of our most well-known IPAs.
The first time we made Galaxy Hero was to be the official beer of C2E2, the big Comic-Con here in Chicago, and it's really one of the big Comic-Cons across the country.
So Galaxy Hero actually has a costume. There's a person who cosplays Galaxy Hero, so it's a really fun beer.
We created a comic book, a Galaxy Hero comic book. We've now had 2 editions that we've done. And it's just like a fun thing to kind of bring these heroes to life.
Galaxy hops are really fun because they are actually Australian hops, which means that they have more passion and tropical fruit notes. So as opposed to the citrus and piney notes that you're going to get from American hops, these are a little bit lighter again.
It was really good. I mean, I like Galaxy hops, so it was a nice variant of that beer. It was really, really good.
So the last one, saving kind of the anchor for last.
Anti-Hero IPA is certainly our lead beer.
That was the first IPA we've ever brewed at our brew pub. So we sat down and we're like, we want to make something that's approachable, has really nice malt flavor and backbone, but then is, just has layers and layers of American hop flavor and aroma. So
then we started making more of these hero beers with different hops. It gives us an opportunity to bring in all the different hops that are being grown in the Pacific Northwest.
Crystal, Chinook, Cascade, those are all present in here, and you're gonna get a lot of citrus notes off from that, so.
Any IPA drinker is gonna love this beer.
Definitely.
Time and time and time again.
Every time, and it's easy drinking enough where you can have more than one. We want all our beers to be sessionable.
Thanks for drinking beer with me.
Thank you.
Joe, I hear you're gonna put me to work today.
I am. We're gonna build some variety packs.
Not just any variety pack.
Not just any variety pack, the League of Heroes variety pack. We've got 4 beers in our League of Heroes variety pack. Of course, we have Anti-Hero, our flagship. We have Mosaic Hero, and we have Galaxy Hero. And last, we have, for the first time ever, Amarillo Hero.
Very cool. So take me through this process. It's pretty labor intensive.
Yes, variety packs are a big challenge. So we have to can each one of these beers separately, store them, and then the process we're gonna see is where we combine all these cans into the 12 packs.
Oh my gosh.
So we need 4 people, 1 at each one of the stations. Everyone gets a pallet of beer and everyone just pushes the cans they can into the conveyor system, and then they go into the cartoner, all single file, go into a 12 pack and pop out the other side. Easiest way to do it is just pop out the front, pop out the back, and shove them through. And then you gotta make sure they all go into the lane.
Okay.
Because they'll jam up.
I feel like I'm just birthing these cans. Oh gosh, I'm holding it up.
Uh-oh. We're getting backed up.
Gotta stop talking. I hope that's okay.
So right now we're pretty much doing this for a full day every other week.
Wow. This is like a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. They seriously make it look easy.
Well, this is way better than the traditional way to do it, which is all by hand.
Yeah, that's incredible. All right, now we're back in action. Josh, thanks so much for having me to Revolution today. I had an excellent time. Cheers!
Cheers!